Hello. Welcome back to our tutorial video series. This video will guide you through the process of setting up your Ackcio repeater node. Let's get started. To set up your node, you'll need the following: an Android device with the Ackcio Nimbus application installed, a USB to micro USB cable, and an OTG adapter. Turn your node on. Connect the micro USB side of your cable to the micro USB port of your node. Then connect the other end of the cable to your OTG adapter and plug your OTG adapter into your Android device. Now, ensure your Android device is connected to your gateway's Wi-Fi network. Once we've downloaded the project configuration in a couple steps, you can disconnect from your gateway's Wi-Fi network to move around your site and install your nodes as necessary. Once connected to the Wi-Fi network, we can open the Ackcio Nimbus app. Then press the Start button. Please be sure you click OK on the pop-up requesting cable permissions, as this allows your node to communicate with your Android device. Next, click the download icon next to the name of your project in the project list. Once you've arrived at the Setup Project page, tap the Pair Node icon in the bottom left to enter the Node Setup page. On the Node Setup page, we can see the device ID of our node. View and edit the node's name. And check to make sure the node is updated to the latest firmware version. It is always wise to make sure your node is running the latest firmware, so let's run through that process right now. Tap the icon next to node version and you will see a pop-up asking you to ensure the node is in update mode. To put your node into update mode, press and hold the test button. Then, without releasing the test button, switch the node off, then back on again. Once the node has been switched back on, you can release the test button. Now you can proceed. Select the hardware version of your node. This information is printed inside your node. Next, select the firmware version you would like to update to. The version at the bottom of the drop-down list is the most current. Once you've selected your hardware and firmware versions, tap the Firmware Update button at the bottom of the screen. Your node will now work through the update process. Once complete, you will see a pop-up indicating that the node has been updated successfully. Tap OK to clear this pop-up. Now, we will arrive back at the node setup page, where we can see the node version has updated to the firmware version we selected. Tap Start Monitoring to finish commissioning your node. Now we can tap OK to clear the pop-up letting you know that your node has been commissioned successfully. Back on the Setup Project page, you'll notice the Project Sync icon in the bottom right has turned red. This indicates that Nimbus has made changes in the project, such as commissioning a new node, and those changes must be synced with your gateway. You can now disconnect your cable from your node and Android device. To do the project sync, return to your gateway and reconnect to its Wi-Fi network. Once reconnected, open Nimbus and tap the red Project Sync icon. This will send all of the node configuration information back to your gateway so that your data can be collected and organized properly. If we go back into the project setup page after completing the project sync, we can see that the project sync icon is no longer red. This concludes our tutorial on setting up your Ackcio Beam Repeater node. If you have any questions or run into any issues, please feel free to reach out to us by emailing support@ackcio.com. Thanks for stopping by.